Welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the 7 Harley-Davidson motorcycles dealers are trying to dump as soon as possible. Number 7. HarleyDavidson Livewire. The Harley-Davidson Livewire represents one of the boldest ventures in Harley's history, a move into the electric motorcycle market. Packed with advanced technology and impressive performance figures, this bike was meant to appeal to a younger, eco-conscious audience. However, it has been a challenging sell for dealers. The Livewire features a permanent magnet motor that delivers 105 horsepower and 86 pound-feet of torque. With a 0 to 60 time of 3 seconds, the Livewire is incredibly fast off the line. The range is rated at 146 miles in the city and 70 miles on the highway, which positions it well for urban riders. Advanced features such as Showa suspension, cornering ABS, and a 6-axis IMU ensure it's a high-tech marvel. Despite these innovations, the Livewire's price tag is a major barrier. At launch, it was priced at $29,799, although it has since been reduced to $22,000. Even with this reduction, the cost remains steep, especially when compared to Harley's traditional models or other electric motorcycles from competitors like Zero. Another issue is the lack of Harley's signature character. The Livewire's silent operation doesn't deliver the iconic rumble that loyal Harley riders expect. While this might appeal to a new generation of riders, the steep price and limited highway range make it difficult to attract the tech-savvy buyers it was targeting. Charging infrastructure is another drawback. Although the Livewire supports DC fast charging, it's still less convenient than fueling a traditional gas-powered bike. This limits its appeal for riders who want the flexibility of long-distance touring. For dealers, the Livewire represents a motorcycle caught in an identity crisis. Traditional Harley buyers are hesitant to embrace electric power, and younger riders balk at the high price. Despite its cutting-edge design and advanced technology, the Livewire has struggled to find its place in showrooms. The Livewire is a technical marvel, but its combination of high price, limited range, and departure from Harley tradition makes it a tough sell. If you think this one's controversial, wait until you see the next bike. A cruiser stuck in an identity crisis. Number 6. Harley-Davidson Street 500 and 750. The Harley-Davidson Street 500 and 750 were introduced as entry-level motorcycles aimed at new riders and urban commuters. Lightweight and affordable, these bikes were designed to attract a younger audience. However, they have failed to meet sales expectations, leaving many dealers with unsold inventory. At the core of these bikes are liquid-cooled Revolution X engines, with the Street 500 featuring a 494cc engine and the Street 750 powered by a 749cc engine. These engines are smooth and efficient, making them suitable for navigating city streets. The lightweight frame and low seat height are ideal for beginners, offering confidence and control. The starting prices were competitive at launch, $7,699 for the Street 750. Yet these bikes faced criticism for their build quality. Owners frequently reported rattling components, misaligned panels, and unrefined finishes, giving the impression of a budget motorcycle rather than a premium Harley product. The Street Series also struggled to compete with other entry-level bikes, such as the Honda Rebel and Yamaha Bolt. These competitors offered similar or better performance, often at lower prices and with higher perceived quality. Despite being affordable and accessible, the Street Series didn't capture the hearts of riders or the spirit of Harley-Davidson. Up next is a bike with a unique design that polarized buyers and left dealers in a bind. Number 5. HarleyDavidson FXDR 114. The HarleyDavidson FXDR 114 was a bold attempt to merge drag-inspired styling with modern engineering. Powered by the Milwaukee 8 114 engine, it produces 119 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the more powerful bikes in Harley's lineup. With its aggressive design and high-performance features, the FXDR was aimed at riders looking for a contemporary cruiser. Key features of the FXDR FXDR include an aluminum swing arm, forward foot controls, and a massive 240mm rear tire, which give it a muscular drag race aesthetic. The lightweight components, such as the aluminum subframe and composite fenders, improve handling and contribute to its performance capabilities. The bike's aggressive stance and bold lines make it visually striking on the road. However, the FXDR's design also alienated traditional Harley enthusiasts. Its angular bodywork and modern features didn't resonate with fans of Harley's classic cruisers. Additionally, the riding position with forward controls and a stretched handlebar made the FXDR uncomfortable for longer rides. Riders often complained of back and neck strain after extended use. The price tag, starting at $18,999, placed the FXDR in a premium category. For many buyers, this cost was hard to justify given its limited practicality. While it excelled in straight-line performance, its heavy rear tire and wide profile made it difficult to handle in tight corners or urban environments. The FXDR also struggled to compete with other modern cruisers. Models like the Indian Scout Bobber and Yamaha VMAX offered similar performance and styling at a lower cost. The FXDR aimed for boldness, but ended up in a niche too small to sustain its place in showrooms. If you thought this design was polarizing, wait until you see the next bike, a Harley that tried to merge two styles but struggled to find its footing. Number 4. Harley-Davidson VRod. The Harley-Davidson VRod was an ambitious departure from Harley's traditional cruiser design. Developed in collaboration with Porsche, the VRod was powered by the Revolution engine, a liquid-cooled 60-degree V-twin that delivered 120 horsepower and 84 pound-feet of torque. With its futuristic styling and performance-focused engineering, it aimed to attract a new type of Harley rider. Key features of the VRod included an aluminum frame, drag-style handlebars, and a massive rear tire. Its distinctive design set it apart from other Harley models, signaling the brand's attempt to compete with performance cruisers from manufacturers like Ducati and Yamaha. The VRod was capable of a 0 to 60 sprint in just over 3.5 seconds, making it one of the fastest Harleys ever produced. However, this break from tradition alienated many Harley enthusiasts. Fans of the brand's iconic air-cooled engines and rumbling exhaust note found the VRod's high-revving liquid-cooled motor and quieter operation less appealing. Its 3.7-gallon gas tank further limited its practicality, requiring frequent refueling during longer rides. The VRod's price, which started at $17,199, placed it firmly in the premium category, but its unique design failed to resonate with a wide audience. Riders seeking performance often opted for lighter, more agile sport bikes, while traditional Harley customers preferred the classic cruiser styling. Despite its advanced engineering, the VRod struggled to find a consistent market. Dealers found it difficult to position the bike, as it didn't fit the mold of a typical Harley-Davidson. Over time, the VRod developed a small but dedicated following, but its polarizing nature kept it from achieving mainstream success. The VRod was ahead of its time, but its departure from Harley's core identity made it a tough sell for many. Up next, a Harley model that attempted to combine versatility with tradition, but fell short of expectations. Number 3. Harley-Davidson Street Rod. The Harley-Davidson Street Rod was introduced as a sportier version of the Street 750, designed to appeal to riders looking for more performance-oriented features. Powered by the same 749cc Revolution X engine, the Street Rod delivered 18% more horsepower than the standard Street 750, making it a faster and more dynamic option. The bike featured several upgrades, including dual-disc brakes, adjustable rear suspension, and drag-style handlebars that provided a more aggressive riding position. The 17-inch wheels with sportier tires added to its cornering capabilities, making it one of Harley's better-handling motorcycles. With a starting price of $8,999, it seemed like a competitive option in the performance cruiser category. Despite these improvements, the Street Rod struggled to resonate with Harley's core audience. The bike's raised foot pegs and more compact frame created an uncomfortable riding position for taller or older riders. Many found the ergonomics awkward, particularly for longer rides. The styling was another sticking point. While the Street Rod aimed for a modern aesthetic, its design didn't have the timeless appeal associated with Harley's traditional cruisers. Additionally, riders seeking a true performance bike often often opted for sportier models from competitors like Yamaha or Kawasaki. The Street Rod's attempt to bridge the gap between sport bikes and cruisers left it caught in a tough spot. It didn't appeal to traditional Harley riders, and it lacked the performance and styling to attract sport bike enthusiasts. Coming up next, a Harley that aimed to innovate in the adventure touring market but stumbled out of the gate. Number 2. Harley-Davidson Pan America. Initial release. The Harley-Davidson Pan America was Harley's bold entry into the adventure touring segment, a category dominated by brands like BMW, KTM, and Yamaha. With its Revolution Max 1250 engine, the Pan America delivered 150 horsepower and 94 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the most powerful adventure bikes in its class. The Pan America featured several innovative technologies, including adaptive ride height, which automatically adjusted the seat height to make it easier for riders to plant their feet at stops. It also offered customizable ride modes, heated grips, and a 6.5-inch TFT touchscreen with integrated navigation. With a starting price of $17,319, it was competitively priced for the features it offered. Despite its impressive specs, the Pan America's initial release was met with skepticism. Many adventure riders were unfamiliar with Harley-Davidson in this category and doubted the bike's durability and reliability compared to established competitors. Early reviews praised its engine performance but criticized its rough, low-speed handling, electronics glitches, and polarizing design. Harley's lack of experience in the adventure bike market also hurt its credibility. Riders accustomed to brands like BMW's GS series were hesitant to invest in a first-generation Harley adventure bike, fearing potential maintenance issues and limited aftermarket support. Dealers faced challenges convincing both traditional Harley customers and adventure bike enthusiasts to consider the Pan America. Loyal Harley riders were uninterested in an adventure bike, while seasoned adventure riders were skeptical of Harley's ability to deliver in this category. Although the Pan America has since gained traction and improved its reputation, its initial release left dealers struggling to move inventory. The innovative features and powerful engine weren't enough to overcome the brand's lack of history in the adventure market. Harley took a risk with the Pan America, and while it eventually found success, its early days were filled with challenges. Next, we'll look at a bike that never even made it to production but still left its mark. Number 1. Harley-Davidson Dina Switchback. The Harley-Davidson Dina Switchback was marketed as a versatile bike that could transition between a cruiser and a touring setup with ease. Featuring a twin-cam 103 engine, it produced 102 pound-feet of torque, delivering smooth and reliable performance for highway cruising or urban rides. The Switchback's standout features included detachable saddlebags and a removable windscreen, allowing riders to customize the bike for different types of trips. Its classic design, coupled with modern functionality, made it seem like an ideal option for riders seeking flexibility. The price started at $16,499, positioning it as a mid-tier Harley. However, the Dina Switchback faced several challenges in the market. For starters, it struggled to find a clear audience. As a cruiser, it was larger and less agile than Harley's more streamlined models. The bulky rear end, designed to accommodate the saddlebags, detracted from its overall aesthetic appeal for traditional cruiser enthusiasts. On the touring side, the Switchback fell short compared to Harley's established touring models like the Road King. The limited storage capacity of its saddlebags and the lack of additional touring features, such as a more comfortable passenger seat or larger wind protection, made it less appealing to serious touring riders. Another issue was the suspension, which aimed to balance comfort and agility but ended up being too firm for extended rides. Riders often complained of a rough ride on uneven roads, further limiting the bike's appeal for long-distance use. For dealers, the Switchback became a hard sell due to its inability to excel in either category. It lacked the distinct identity needed to stand out, and buyers often opted for more specialized models. While it was a bold concept, the Dina Switchback ended up being a compromise that didn't satisfy the demands of either audience. Up next, a Harley-Davidson model that never made it past the prototype stage but still caused waves in the industry. Subscribe now for more Harley content, including deep dives into iconic models, tips for senior riders, and the latest Harley-Davidson news. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Ride safe, keep the engine going, and check out our other videos for even more two-wheel inspiration.